Well, our next guest was here a couple of weeks ago, but you didn't see her on camera because she wanted to make sure what she was getting herself into on the show. Her name is Roula Thomas. She, I guess, the founder of Simply Roula. Roula, welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
So
Good
what's
to
it
be
like being in front now instead of behind the camera?
I mean, it's great. It's so much fun. I can see myself. There
you are. Now, don't look at yourself. It's a mistake all our guests make. They start watching themselves in the monitor, so just make sure you do the
like
focus.
This.
Yeah,
I'll focus on the two of you.
Am I okay, Tanya?
Am I okay?
There we go.
I brought the hair down today for you.
You look great.
Yeah, thank you.
You are very passionate about cooking. So what is your background? Are you a chef? Have you worked in the business?
It's funny, my background has nothing to do with cooking. I'm actually a biochemist, and I practice patent law, so I come from a totally different background. But after I had my fourth child, it was time to stay home for a little bit.
Okay.
And I got to really work on my passion. I love to cook, and I love to cook things that are healthy, simple, things that my kids are going to love, and things that I can eat and stay healthy. You know, when you have kids, things happen, and you want to get back to that your old self. So I didn't want to give up the foods that I love, but I found a way to switch it up and make it healthy so I can continue to eat what I like to eat.
Nice.
Yeah.
So where did that come from? Do you have like your mom taught you how to cook? Your
my
dad
mom,
taught you?
yeah, my mom is an amazing cook. I think I inherited whatever gene she's got. She passed it on to me. My mom's an amazing cook, and I learned everything really from her. And I come from a very large family. I'm the oldest of 6.
Really?
We're 3 girls and 3 boys.
Nice.
One of my sisters actually lives in New Jersey, and this is really where Simply Roula came from, because to keep Nancy in the loop, I would send her pictures of everything I would cook every day to motivate her, to motivate myself to lose that baby weight, to eat healthier. So I would send her and my other sister constant pictures, and they said, why don't you just put this on social media, put it on Instagram, and Instagram is my current favorite. So I'm on Instagram right now and on other social media sites.
So you prepare meals and then you share the recipes and photos and so forth online?
Really, what my passion really is to find things that I love to eat, changing things that I love to eat into a healthy version so I can continue to eat it. I never want to give up pasta. I never want to give up the noodles, the pizza, the things that I like. But what I do now is I find a way to switch it up so I don't need to watch.
So what are we making today then? What have you got for us?
So today we are making a twist on a noodle salad. I love Asian noodle salads. And today what we're going to do is we're going to make an Asian-inspired salad. The reason why I picked this today is this is something that everybody can make, and you can make it and store it in your fridge, and it keeps really, really well.
Okay.
So first thing we're going to do is we start off with the cabbage. My hands are clean.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Thanks for the warning, Roula. I was worried there for a minute.
Just take a white head of cabbage. I like to pick them nice and heavy and dense.
So you don't use the Savoy cabbage. It's got.
I don't find it slices very well.
Okay.
So you'll take your cabbage, and I'll do this.
Yeah, because Julie's not allowed to use one of those.
No sharp.
She's lost a few fingertips. That's not.
And I've gone through like 3 of these things.
Mandolins, really?
Yeah, like just so hard.
You go hard on it. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've had this I think for 16 years now.
Wow.
My dad.
Watch how it's supposed to be done.
Do you remember Super X? My dad, I think, bought this at Super X.
Really?
Well, you know those cooking demos?
Of course. The guy had the microphone on his head there. Come on.
So my dad, anyway, this is 16 years old and it's still going. So what you do.
You got the Ginsu knives thrown in for this.
Is you'll slice your cabbage.
Screwdriver set.
I like to slice. I don't like to push too hard because I like a thin.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So if you look, it's funny, this sort of happened by accident. I'm sure people use cabbage for all sorts of things, but I was slicing it this way and I'm like, you know what, looks like a noodle.
Yeah.
So what I started doing was I started sauteing it like I would like in a pad thai.
Okay.
Or with sauce and meatballs and it behaves exactly like a noodle does. I know some people shred zucchini.
Yeah.
Or spaghetti squash. I love the texture of this. So we shredded up a bunch of cabbage, and I'll just take this, I'll put it in a Ziploc bag with a damp paper towel, throw it in the fridge, and that stays for well over a week. I mean, it doesn't last in my house that long, but I'll just pull it out, throw it on salads, and sometimes if I'm making just linguine and meatballs for the kids, I will saute a whole bunch of cabbage with some sauce for myself, and you do not miss that pasta.
Nice. I'm going to try that.
What's the damp paper towel deal?
I just find it keeps it fresher.
Okay. My mom does the same thing.
Yeah,
herbs,
I do that with all my herbs.
Cabbage.
Yeah, it just keeps it last longer. It gives it the right amount of moisture, I think. Yeah, so So we do that.
Okay.
The other tool that I wanted to just sort of mention, which I love, is this julienne peeler.
Okay, that's
julienne peeler.
Well, there you go.
You get that?
It's named after me.
You got that.
I like
You
it.
never knew.
I never knew.
So
But I
this
am fabulous that way.
You are. You should have your own line
That's
of
right.
kitchen gadgets.
What this
Oh my
peel-
goodness! Look at this little
Oh, how easy is
gadget.
that?
Super
Now wait a minute.
easy.
Where do we get this? I'm going to go buy
You
one
can
right
get
after
it
this.
anywhere. You can
Really?
get them anywhere. I mean, I got this from, do you do Paradis on Bank
Oh,
Street?
yeah,
Okay.
CA Parody.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
great
Yeah,
spot.
that's where
I
would
mean,
go.
some people love to shop for necklaces and shoes. I'm a kitchen gadget person.
Have you been to
So look
Kitchen
at
Alley
that.
down the street
I
here,
have.
too?
I
that's a
just,
great spot, too.
Yeah,
Check that
Look
out.
at how easy.
That's
Because I
amazing.
try to do it with a knife. Not that I don't enjoy it.
yeah.
The arduous task of chopping into perfect
Things
sizes.
get bigger and bigger. as
Well,
you-
it's true. You just get sick of it. Okay, I'm going to get one of these. I love this
Super
tool.
easy. It's just a few dollars. And my kids love to use it as well. Super easy.
Yeah, that's true, right? It's safe for your kids to use as well.
So I do that. You can do this stuff totally ahead for busy people that get home at 5 o'clock. This is all ready to go. It takes minutes to assemble.
Okay.
Cool.
I love Asian flavors. I don't know if you guys do as
I
well.
love it, too.
Today I made an Asian inspired vinaigrette, and I use these squeeze bottles all the time.
Those are
I have
great.
I have a few of them, and I put them in my fridge. I make an assortment of different dressings, and you'll never want to buy store-bought
That's
dressing. You
awesome.
can control the salt, the type of oil. I use really, really good quality oil, and the salad dressing just tastes so much better.
Very nice.
So
And is
then
it
you-
sesame oil in there?
There is some
'Cause I can
sesame
smell
oil.
it, yeah.
Yeah, there is some sesame oil in there as well. So what are we going to do here? So now we're going to assemble the salad. I've already
Okay.
started putting, maybe I should tell you what's in the dressing.
Sure.
The dressing, I think the website
Yeah, we'll
has
put it
the
up on our
recipe
Facebook
it.
page,
But
yeah.
there's a bit of hoisin in there, which is like a sweet and savory Asian sauce, some soy sauce, some sesame. I love things spicy, so I always give it a big squirt of sriracha, which is that
Oh,
chili
yeah.
Yes.
chili paste in there, which is really, really delicious. Maybe I'll get you guys to add a bit of radishes, some
Okay.
edamame. You can use
Go
this
for
if
it.
you
You
like.
go, Julie.
Oh, just
You-
dump her.
There's no
Just-
knives. There's no knives
there's
involved.
No,
yeah.
exactly. You're allowed to do this
So
So this
portion.
is the frozen edamame that you can get at Costco, and you
It
just
is.
defrost it,
You
right?
just-
I'm
you
gonna
just-
throw
that's
that all
really?
in.
That's it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
raw. You don't have to put. You don't have to do much to it. There you go.
Some parsley, and then we've got
And
what? Some
ses-
sesame seeds.
We put
in?
that on top.
You
at the
can put
last.
it on. I put some on in, and then I just make it pretty when I put it on top.
Okay.
So that's
Oh, and it
that.
just smells so fresh and lively. Now, do you put any ginger in that?
You can. I haven't in this particular one, but yeah, you can grate some ginger into your dressing
That looks phenomenal.
or right in there.
And then you're serving it with fish here, which is, again, you mentioned nutritious and simple.
Well, this is the other thing that I wanted to share as well. With Simply Roula, I'm trying to give people ideas of how to eat healthy. And I know for myself, when I've got food prepped, ready to go in my refrigerator, it makes it that much easier to eat well. So
Yeah.
on a Monday, I'll grill a bunch of fish or chicken or both, or whatever, and I'll put it in the fridge. And then it's just a matter, it takes a few minutes to assemble this entire
Fantastic.
meal.
No kidding. That
So-
is really easy to do.
Yeah, so I'll make a plate
Sure.
here. Pardon my
Oh, my
reach. There
goodness,
we
I-
go.
Can we do a taste test?
You certainly
Yeah,
can.
I'm going to do a taste test. Because are we out of time, Pat? Oh, my goodness. You brought lemonade, too.
I did. You know what?
Like a lemon limeade.
This is water with freshly squeezed lemon. I'll give one to you, Julie.
This is going to be fun to watch me taste
I love
test
this.
this.
I
the
can't wait
noodle
to
thing.
see.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
watching.
you're
I'm
looking
glued,
forward to this.
riveted.
Once the dressing, this has just been made fresh, but once the dressing sits on the cabbage for a while, it'll soften it up. And it'll take that consistency of noodles. When you cook this, last week I just threw this all in a pan and I sauteed it.
Oh, really?
And I made some lettuce wraps. I threw the fish in it and I just got some iceberg lettuce and
Awesome.
wrapped it up. It
How
was
easy
so
is that?
delicious. And it's a salad that you just heat up. Sometimes you want something hot and spicy. It was cold last week.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I just warmed it up and it was really, really delicious.
Fantastic.
Rula, they can find you on Instagram, anywhere else? or-
Facebook.
Okay.
I'm currently working on a site that's gonna
Okay.
house all these recipes. So Simply Roula.
Excellent. Thank
Yeah,
you so
awesome.
much for
Thank
being here. What a
you.
pleasure
Thank you.
having you on the show. Don't go
Thank
away.
you.
More daytime coming up right after this.